Welcome back to our video series on accountability. In video 1, we discussed the importance of modeling the accountability you want to see from your team. In the second part of the series, we're going to talk about the importance of clarity in your expectations. Now, clarity isn't just kind, as is often shared, it's really everything in leadership. Famous coach John Wooden said, "If you don't have time to do it right, when will you have time to do it over?" If we think about that, if employees don't know how to do it right, they'll never be able to get it correct and meet your expectations of accountability. When we think about creating clarity, we want to think about a few different points here. So first, vagueness is the enemy of accountability. Saying do your best is not a clear target. If you've heard of SMART goals, that might be a great template for you, really thinking about how do you provide clear words for your team. Second, you can use the what, why, and by when framework. So what exactly needs to be done? What's the task that you're asking the employee to do? Why does it matter? Help them understand that. And then finally, when is it due? And this might be a short thing with, one day, get it to me and put it on my desk tomorrow. Or it might be a longer period, like a month. If that's the case, make sure there's some touch points in between. Third, you're going to check for understanding, not just agreement. Ask your team members or your direct reports to reflect back what they heard. It's not just them agreeing, saying, "Yep, I got it," but really reflect back. What did you hear me say? Then you can work on anything that was a disagreement, clarify any gaps in the interpretation there. Now, finally, and this is an important one, put your agreements in writing. I like to say, if it isn't written, it doesn't exist. So use shared notes if you're working on a shared platform, or use follow-up emails, but somehow create alignment and a paper trail to make sure that you're both on the same page. And then when you come back together, you can look back and say, okay, here's what we agreed was going to happen. Now, in this second video, we talked about creating clarity. A review of the main points here is vagueness is the enemy of accountability. Use the what, why, and by when framework. Check for understanding, not just agreement. And then finally, put your agreements in writing. If it isn't written, it doesn't exist. One action step I'm encouraging you to take for this video is have one clarifying conversation this week using the what, why, and by when framework. I encourage you to join us in part 3 of our accountability series. And we're going to talk there about building the bridge back. How do we build some check-ins to help direct reports talk to us and not feel worried about checking in if they're unclear or if they've messed something up. Look forward to seeing you then. Thanks.